Welcome on my channel Holographic Tarot. My name is Sera. I'm the host of this channel, and today I want to present you the reading for 2021 for all the Cancers out there. And in case you never heard about me, fair point, I do understand that. This is a brand new channel and I don't cut shit out right here. I do stutter around sometimes, but I really do give my best to make it as comfortable for you and for me and for the cards to read the predictions. If you want to see me mixing these cards, you just have to click on my German version, because I do make the readings in German before, and then I just translate them in English for you so that you can watch them as well. All right, so let's just kick it off right here before I just stutter around too much. There are some more cards that I do have down here, but I don't want to show you right away. The Death card. We start with the Death card. So there is a lot of transformation in the coming year. There is a lot of transformation coming for you Cancers, and you have to see them coming. So what basically the Death tells me right here is that you are the one that has to make this change happen, and you have to really know where the changes has to be in your next year. You have to take these chances, you have to grab them, and you just have to change your life in the way you want it to have, you want it to be. Because if you won't see any changes, if you won't see anything that you want to change about your life, if you don't see what you want to transform in your life, then death will come anyway. And the death is transformation, mutation, making something new out of something old. And if you don't take it in your own hands, and if you don't see what life wants to cut out from your life, because maybe you already feel that there is something that's not longer for you, that's really not longer making you happy or giving you a benefit, then this is pretty much something that you will be forced. The death will force you into transformation, into a change, into a drastic change. But it would be better for you if you just know, okay, I was stuck in this and that situation, so I will just transform it. I will just do it myself, and I will just bring myself to a new kind of lifestyle, if you want to say so. And what comes next? So the next card is Judgment. The Judgment will be there. There will be judgmental people, for one. So people that will judging your transformation. The people that knew you before, and now you present yourself how you are and how you want to be. And people might get loud, might say that you was not this person, and you've never been this person, and you should not change because you was perfect the way you are. But yeah, you were, of course, when it was the right time to be this version of yourself. But right now, you grew out of it, and you are allowed for this transformation. Like, you was the one that wanted to transform, that wanted to break out of old rules. And this is basically who you become right now. You become a new version, you become somebody new, and you really just feel it, like this whole process. But this is also another message, and this message pretty much says that you have to listen to your inner guidance, and your inner guidance and your inner voice and your gut feeling will tell you what it is that has to be changed, and you will do that if you are brave enough. We will come to this point in a couple of cards, but let me continue. You have to have your own inner balance. You have to feel relaxed. You have to stay calm during this process of transformation, during this process of maybe breaking old rules or breaking old habits that you've had, that you don't feel comfortable longer at or within. And you basically just have to make sure that you will be in your inner balance and your inner well-being of being yourself, the new kind of being yourself, which is super important to know, that it's okay to change. and that you are not the one who has to tell anybody why the fuck you wanted to change certain aspects about your life or your being or your whatever it is. Okay, so we do have the next cards, which, okay, that were 2 cards, which is, for one, the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands basically shows us that somebody either sticks to the old habits, to the old version of yourself, which is you, and you really don't want to let go of it, and you really want to like grab it so tightly, and you feel like, okay, but this was so comfortable right there. This was such a comfortable state of being me, and now I have to really make a change, but I don't want to because it doesn't feel stable, it doesn't feel comfortable, it doesn't feel secure. But let go of it, because as soon as you do let go of it, there comes so much transformation and so much self-respect and so much more of life that you've never seen before, that you never had before, that you never experienced before. Just be brave enough to let go of the old stuff, and the new stuff will follow. And the new stuff that will follow as soon as you really drop these cards, and as soon as you really drop this security status that you kind of have within yourself, you will find new love, new stability, especially in your home, in your household, which means drastically this could present a new partner, a new loved one, a new person that comes or enters your life and that really wants to stick with you as soon as you show that you are willing to really drop this old boundaries and this old kind of living, this old way of living. You're pretty much forced into seeing new things in the world, into meeting yourself in a new kind of perspective, and this will come up, this will happen to you if you want it or not, but it will be there. You have in the center of a card the 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands is pretty much somebody that really wants to see the world, that really wants to come out of the comfort zone and really just want to see the life how it is and what the life has in stock for you. And there is so much more than the old stuff that you're holding on tightly right now. The Hangman pretty much represents somebody that is was forced to be this person that he or she displayed the whole time to the outer world, and you feel kind of comfortable in this kind of state of mind. But at the same time, the Hangman is also somebody that really has to make a step forward, has to get out of this comfort zone to show what else you can do, what else are you good in, what else are you good at. Have you ever told somebody that you are pretty much an artist if you're working right now in a 9-to-5 job where you only have to answer emails? Have you ever told your boss that you're pretty much amazing in creating things or something like that? Have you ever showed anybody else instead of your boss or whatever? Just get out of this shell and just really break free from these old boundaries, and then you will just see that there is so much more that life has to offer you. And as soon as somebody take notice of that, and as soon as you let somebody close enough into your life and show somebody that you are so much more talented than anybody could ever imagine right now at this point of time, you will get new chances, new opportunities, new possibilities in how to make your money work for you and how to make money for yourself. And maybe you will be self-employed in the next coming year. Maybe you will own your own business. Maybe you will start your own business. Maybe you will have some people asking you for creating this for them or that for them or whatever it is, whatever you're good at. But you have to show yourself first. You have to present yourself to the outer world first before people can even understand how much potential is within you, lies within you. We do have the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands plus the 8 of coins means that there is something coming in pretty fast. Like there is a change that comes in pretty fast, especially around the end of the year. So August, September, October, November, December, there is a time where something changed drastically, especially in your work life, especially with the finances that you have right now. There will be new opportunities, and you will work hard. You will work very hard for something good to come. You will show that you can really do it, and this is pretty much all that you have to do, because you always work hard, but people don't take notice of it, and people don't really appreciate what you're doing right now, and which work and which effort you put in your work and your daily life. But people will understand that, and as soon as people see and understand what you're capable of, they will notice it, and they will recognize it, and they will love it. They will love you for what you do, and you will work harder than ever, but you will love it so much. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is pretty much just telling you that there is a cycle, maybe also in the end of the year, which will flow, which will start moving, which will bring you into motion, your work into motion, your feelings into motion, and something will just go your way, or something will pretty much, first of all, it will move. You don't even know which way it goes, but trust the process, because this process really wants to show you that there is something about your life that is not at the end, like not at all. You will just get to know yourself so much better, and you will learn how to work so much better, how to function so much better. And I know I hate this word so much, function, but this is pretty much what we all do, especially when we do see the money, especially if we think about all the bills that we have to pay. Of course, we have to work, we have to function, okay? Even if you want to stay in bed, you won't. You will work hard, but people will appreciate it more, and you will get more benefits out of it during the end of the month, the year, during the end of 2021. We have the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups in this combination really represents somebody that is most likely there for you, which you already know from the past. Somebody who is really there, that you can count on, that you can trust, and that you really just feel so much better with. And you see, as soon as you let this transformation go, because all this is vertical, and as soon as this transformation starts to flow and starts to go, and you really trust this process, the people from the past, or the past process, or the past learning processes that you really had within yourself, they will be there. They won't leave you. They won't go. They are just there to support you, and they will just tell you how amazing you are. And you are so fucking inspirational for many people out of the past, okay? So, let me show you the next cards that came up right here, and I will focus in a second. One moment. I'm sorry. We have the 3 of Coins, and what this basically represents is a team that you can count on, people that you can count on, people that want to work together with you, but you have to open up towards them whenever you know that you don't have the time, or you don't have the possibility to go forward, to make a step forward, and basically show these people that you need help, and you want to grab this help. You want to take this help from them. But it could also represent just the old people that are still here, still willing to help you with all the stuff that is going on in your head. What this basically shows me, the Fool basically shows me, is that you are willing to take this leap of faith, and that you really want to get forward, that you really want to be there in this process. Do this step forward, learn something new, show yourself that you have some more skills than you thought you would have, and the Fool is really representing you, that you have all the necessary tools on your hand in order to go forward. Okay, but you have to make decisions. You have to make decisions within yourself where you can pretty much just see, hey, I am good enough for new tasks, new opportunities, new possibilities, and you have to trust yourself and your inner guidance, because sometimes you feel just like you're blind. You're not really aware of making the right choice, or you can't make the right choice because you feel lost in a certain kind of point in the next year. But you will, and you just really have to trust your inner feeling, your higher self, your gut feeling, whatever you want to call it. And as soon as you make this decision, as soon as you make the step forward, there are some more cards I will represent you in a second, as soon as I can grab them. There they are. They are pretty much here. So we have the King of Wands, somebody who has a lot of creative energy, who has also a lot of creator energy. So you are basically the one who has to be stable in the decisions that you will make. You have to show yourself that you can, that you are ready for the next changes or the next steps in your life. It will be a lot of creative energy. It will be a lot of logical energy. Why I say that is because we have the Queen of Swords right here, which is a pretty amazing combination. We have the Queen, the King, so the female and the male energy, the creative and the logical energy right here. And in the center of this card deck, we do have the 10 of coins. And the 10 of coins really shows you that the financial stability that you're maybe longing for right now will come, will enter your life, and it will be there. It will be there because you deserve it, because you was working hard for it, and the universe or whatever it is will notice it. Will take some it will recognize you, and you will manifest all the dreams and all the wishes and all the hopes that you do have right now in this moment, as soon as you let go of all the old behaviors from the past. But it has to do a lot of self-respect, self-worth, self-love, and you have to trust yourself a lot in the coming year. And you have to really get out of your shell and pretty much just tell yourself that you can do it. And as soon as you're really aware of, yes, I can do it, and you really do it, you go for it, you will get it. You will get what you deserve. You will earn it. And you was working hard for it, so just take the reward for it. Don't think that you don't deserve it, because you will, and you do. We have the Empress. Some of you might plan a family, might plan a new love life, like might plan with a new lover together, a new combination of this whole relationship. So you really want to get pregnant, or somebody really wants to get pregnant right here. Some others might just feel that there is still something missing, and you really feel more drawn to either nature itself or your inner nature. So what makes you happy, what nurtures you, what nurtures your soul, what nurtures your creativity, what nurtures everything that you are and everything you have inside, so that you can become the best version of yourself. And we have this, and this is the Mirror card again, because the Two of Wands were already in the center of this card deck. I hope you remember. The Two of Wands pretty much just shows you that there are some new beginnings, and that there are some new chances that are coming your way, and you will just grab them as soon as they will be there for you. But it's pretty important for you to understand that all this will take hard work. And as soon as you really think, oh, I am not capable of it, I can't do it, I don't have patience for this anymore, I go back to my old ways, I go back to my old behaviors, you won't ever earn it, you won't ever deserve it, and you will just be stuck. And all this will happen during the end of the next year. So as soon as you will see that there is nothing to come at you, towards you, let's say in the beginning or in the middle of next year, and you just give up on it, you won't ever get what you deserve. Because you will, you might feel like it won't work out, and then you just drop all the weapons and all the stuff that you have on your hands, and in the end you just stay there, and you can't do it anymore. And I don't want you to lose the hope. The cards don't want you to lose the hope, okay? Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense. And what this card basically says is consistency. So be consistent in your ways. Be consistent about your wishes, about your dreams, about your desires. If it's a new relationship, if it's new work, if it's a new job, if it's a new hobby, be consistent about it. Don't give up on it in the final round, so to say. What the cards basically did when I shuffled this Gypsy Tarot deck was this card came out this way. So we could either turn it like this and we have the sadness, or we could turn it like this, we have the sadness as well, but reversed. And the sadness reversed means that you have it in your hands. The sadness reversed means you are the one who is responsible for your inner feeling, for your inner guidance, for your inner actions, or for your outer actions by your inner work. And if you don't trust the process, if you don't want to put the work in it, this card for sure will be upright. If you do, or if you are brave enough, and this card comes out reversed, the sadness will turn into, and this came out like that, I promise you. Check out the German tarot, you will see it. The happiness, okay? The merriment, the whole opposite of this card, and this card came out like this. So what this basically shows us is that these cards are bumping heads, because these cards are super indecisive, because you are indecisive. And this means if we put it up right, you will be happy for sure, because you will make this step towards your happiness, and you will put this hard work in from the beginning until the very end, and you will deserve a better life. Okay, you will get the better life. You will gain the benefits out of your life. But if you don't put the work inside anymore because you're too tired and too weak and too annoyed of anything and everything, for sure this will be reversed. So what you make out of it, it's pretty much your choice. There are some more cards to follow. We have the flowers, which presents a lot of energy, a lot of sexual energy, and a lot of lovers, or a lot of loving energy, a lot of trustworthy loving energy that might also change you and your point of view. And it will be something like sex magic. You could also work with sex magic if you ever heard about it. It's super interesting, and I would really recommend you to check it out if you never heard about it. But this is pretty much magic, what you do right there. And okay, this could either represent for sure the love life of your dreams, or also a lover or lovers that will be there for you, that might give you a little push in the right direction. The next cards that came out, and this is a general reading, so this is the woman. It could also represent a man, because I wanted to have as general as possible. The woman and the birds in combination, which means either there are people gossiping, there will be people gossiping, and you really have to stand over it. you really have to be aware of it, and you just have to tell yourself, you know what, I don't give a fuck. If you don't like me, if you don't like the ways of, or if you don't like the way I live my life, you know what, you can go and fuck yourself, but I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. And this is what you really have to do if this gossip comes up. This could also represent, because we do have the root, we have this pretty violent kind of conversations. These are really direct conversations. These are really honest and blunt conversations. This all together could really represent somebody or people in your life that you really have a sexual interest with or in, and you have a really deep, passionate combination right here, or a conversation right here, or some pretty blunt, honest conversations. And this could hurt until a certain point, but it is also so refreshing, because this person or these people right here that you are together with, or that you will be together with, you can trust to the fullest, because you already maybe have some passion and sexuality together with them, so you trust them far enough to have this whole love situation or a loving situation right here. But at the same time, you can also trust them as a person, and you can really just take their advices for granted, and you really could learn from them, and really they could really make you understand something. The cards with the birds could also represent some messages from above, like pretty much just guidance from above that wants to be there for you, and that really wants to show you how you can manage your life, and how you can go forward without you asking anybody else but them up there, and they could give you signs. And in the end of it all, we do have the keys. So the key of it all might represent really something like a aha moment, where you really just understand how you are, who you are, what you have to do in life in order to become the greatest version of yourself, in order to get what you want from life, in order to get what you deserve, because you deserve so much and so much more. And you will just finally break free from old situations, from old burdens, which were trying to hold you tight to this old energy. But you will be free, and you will break free from all this old stuff. And this is pretty much the most amazing outcome that you could get for a reading like this. So whoever wanted or needed to hear that, please just be open with yourself, with the universe, with the people that will interact with you, and be yourself, and drop the doubts and worries, and just show who you are, represent who you are, what you're good at, and you will be appreciated for that. Not more, not less. And you will attract with who you really are, like this blunt person that you represent right here. You will attract the person or the people or the situations that you want to have in the next year. All right? So that's all that I've got to say for this reading. And I thank you so much for your attention. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful new year, and everything that you wish me twice. I wish you a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year's Eve, and everything that comes to you. I would love to hear what you have to say about this reading, or what you have to say during the next year when you remember this reading and you just drop me a message maybe a lot later. But for now, that's all I've got to say. And be safe, take care, be brave, and see you next time. Bye.